Russian summer offensive. This is how it really looks like. Command centers leveled, artillery torn apart. Today, we have the most recent moments from the battlefield. From F-16 jets striking with precision bombs to drones destroying armored columns. A North Korean M-1991 rocket system was spotted by Ukrainian intelligence. These 240mm systems can fire missiles at 40 to 70 kilometers. Ukrainian operators deploy a long-range FPV drone. Precise hit. The missile flies through the cabin. Minutes later, fire reaches ammunition. This happens. Massive detonation. The system is destroyed. Meanwhile, a Russian column prepares for assault. More than 5 BMPs and tanks move forward. The column advances. Tanks lead, with BMPs behind. Everything goes wrong from the start. The lead tank drives onto mines. Russian commanders order the column to keep moving through the minefield. The assault ends when 2 more tanks hit mines. 3 tanks lost. 1 vehicle abandoned. The last BMP escapes. This Russian BMP full of ammunition was left behind. Ukrainian operators use fiber optic FPV drone. The operator flies into the open hatch. Massive ammunition detonation. The BMP is torn to pieces. Another Russian BMP was spotted nearby. Ukrainian operators deploy another drone. Despite heavy jamming, the drone flies into the open hatch. Precise hit. Minutes later, fire reaches ammunition and detonates. And again, multiple explosions tear the BMP apart. A Russian 152mm howitzer was spotted by an intelligence drone. Coordinates transferred to HIMARS. Shot fired. Target destroyed with pinpoint accuracy. HIMARS fires a second missile to target another artillery system. Precise hit. Enemy artillery destroyed. Russian crew tries to hide remaining systems, but they were spotted. HIMARS strikes again. The missile hits close. Shrapnel destroys the system. Meanwhile, a massive Russian offensive begins. APCs and newest BMPs move forward at full speed. Ukrainian forces deploy FPV drones. 1 vehicle hit. Another drives onto mine. Crews abandon vehicles and run. Ukrainian drones continue striking motionless targets. Entire armored group neutralized within minutes. A new Russian T-80 tank heads toward Ukrainian positions. Ukrainian forces deploy FPV drones. Drone strikes engine compartment. Tank stops. Russian crew flees. Another drone sent to finish the tank. Precise strike. Drone hits through open hatch. Massive fireball. Target destroyed. Russian armored group moves toward defensive positions. Russians plan to deploy infantry and leave, but Ukrainian forces use FPV drones. Precise hit in rear. Vehicle catches fire. The second APC continues forward until it hits mine. APC abandoned. Ukrainian drone on its way. Direct hit. APC catches fire. Second drone deployed. Another precise strike. Russian offensive ended. Russian Pantsir air defense spotted in Crimea. Ukrainian intelligence uses heavy drone to strike. Russian operators open fire. Missiles fly past the Ukrainian drone. Operator locks onto the target and strikes. Strike successful. Enemy air defense destroyed. Russian command center spotted by reconnaissance drone. Appears abandoned. But enemy soldiers seen entering. Ukrainian F-16 deployed to strike. F-16 releases GBU-39 bomb from high altitude. Bomb glides with deadly precision. Russian command center leveled. Structure collapses. Russian armored vehicle heavily damaged. Russians deploy evacuation equipment. Ukrainian forces use Switchblade drone to strike both targets. Switchblade uses AI tracking immune to jamming. Precise hit in cabin. Target destroyed. Kilometers away, Russian artillery located. Another Switchblade deployed. Flawless strike. Enemy artillery neutralized. Russian Field Command Center spotted. Coordinates reported. MiG-29 deployed to strike with JDAM bombs. JDAM dropped from 35 miles away. Deadly accuracy. Command center destroyed. Russian officers eliminated. This is Russian 2S-19 EMSTA artillery. It fires shells 6 times per minute at distances over 25 kilometers. Ukrainian operators deploy FPV drone. Precise hit. Vehicle stops. Fire ignites inside. Minutes later, flames reach ammunition. This happens. Massive explosion. Artillery blown apart. Russian BMP full of ammunition abandoned. Ukrainian drones strike one after another. Multiple drones fly into the open hatch. Metal parts fly everywhere. Fire spreads inside. Minutes later, ammunition detonates in a chain reaction. This is the Russian Pol-21 electronic warfare system, designed to jam drones and disrupt GPS. But today is different. FPV drone deployed. Despite powerful jamming, the operator guides it to target. Precise hit. System destroyed. Another FPV drone strikes a similar system nearby. Drone penetrates cabin. Target neutralized. This is Russian 2S-1 Gvozdika artillery. It fires 122mm shells at 20 kilometers. Ukrainian operators deploy multiple drones. Precise hit. Artillery catches fire. The crew abandons the system and flees. Nearby, another 152mm howitzer spotted. Both a shell-long-range drone sent to strike. Operators strike the barrel for tactical reasons. If the barrel has hole-to-barrel from shrapnel, gases escape instead of pushing shell. If fire damaged, the shell can explode inside the barrel. This is Russian Krasika 4 electronic warfare system, one of most advanced jamming platforms. FPV drone deployed. Despite intense jamming, Ukrainian operator guides Drotha-Mosin to target. Strike successful. System destroyed. Ukrainian F-16 returns from successful mission. Pilot reports over 80% accuracy on all strikes today. Multiple command centers destroyed. Artillery neutralized. Air defense eliminated. This is modern warfare. Ukrainian forces combine Western technology with skilled operators and intelligence. F-16 jets deliver precision strikes. HIMARS destroys high-value targets. FPV drones hunt vehicles. Russian columns cannot advance. Command centers leveled. Artillery silenced. Air defenses burning. Ukrainian forces demonstrate superior capabilities. Summer offensive continues, but not how Russian commanders planned. Instead of gaining ground, they lose equipment. Tanks destroyed. BMPs abandoned. Artillery neutralized. Tomorrow, when Russian forces attempt another assault, F-16 will be waiting. HIMARS will track movements. Drone pilots will be ready.